The Sunday burden. Every Sunday at dawn, the villagers of Malemba would gather in the small church built of clay bricks. They prayed, sang, and afterward shared leftovers brought by generous families. Once every Sunday, a man known by all as Mando the Madman appeared, thin, with haunted eyes and clothes stained by wind and dust. He never spoke. He just stood with outstretched hands, waiting. For years, Mando received scraps, bread hardened by the week, scraps of stew, sometimes even a cup of milk. The congregation exchanged uneasy glances, but no one refused him. He was Mando. Then one morning, a hush fell over the service. Though the villagers hastily passed around plates, there was nothing left for Mando. The food had run out early that day. Spotting Mando at the back, Reverend Komu whispered, "Tell him we're done." A deacon approached. Mando's eyes flickered, but he stayed quiet. After the final hymn, the congregation filed out. Mando lingered. Then, in a moment as sudden as a striking snake, he grabbed a cutlass leaning against the church's mud wall, one used to clear brush around the garden. He shouted a single guttural word no one understood. Then he struck Joseph, the deacon who had approached him. Joseph stumbled back, blood dark beneath his smooth shirt. Chaos erupted. Women shrieked. Men grabbed chairs and threw them aside. Mando swung again, as though in a trance. The congregation scattered, some clutching Joseph's arm, others scrambling past the entrance into the scorching morning light. At last, 3 men, villagers who knew Mando from years past, leapt on him with fearless haste. They pinned him face down in the red dirt, binding his wrists with strips torn from his own tunic. Mando's eyes rolled back, and he moaned as though half awake, half dreaming. They carried him into the village, tied like an animal, to the boma, the old jailhouse. Meanwhile, Joseph lay beneath a tree, coughing blood. The Reverend knelt beside him, pressing prayer to lips cracked with tears. "God help us," he whispered. By midday, the constable and 2 assistants arrived. Mando stood quietly as they removed the bindings and led him away. The villagers gathered in the church courtyard, uneasy, some trembling, some angry, others staring at the soaked wooden floor, trying to scrub away what happened. Sunday returned, but with it, an empty basket. The congregation paused, glancing toward the door, mindful of the fragile line between charity and fear. They realized that in their hurry to dismiss Mando, they had dismissed a man's last hope.